Hello guys, I'm the AnimeUpRise. How's it going? Today's video we're back with episode 7 of Sakura Shrine Girls. How's it going? And I'm very excited to play more of this game. This is one of my favorite visual novels right now, besides Love Cubed, but that one's a bit on the ecchi side of things. Like really ecchi, maybe the arrow side of things. So it's just a little bit, you know, bad. So with that all said, let's get started with this video, shall we? We managed to get Kaio somewhere where she can get changed. I'm not very happy that Nayoko did something like that. However, at least no one else saw Kaio's panties. I can only imagine how much grief that would put her through. Incidents such as these used to happen all the time back in the Beyond. She's just trying to throw me off. That was completely uncalled for, no matter what way you look at it. I appreciate your concern, but this is a matter between me and her. I did that backwards, but who cares? Please allow me to deal with her on my own terms. There's no need for you to be concerned about it. It is not relevant to you, to be put it bluntly. It doesn't matter if we get along or not. As long as we sufficiently fulfill our duties, that is the only important thing. I don't buy that. Okay, I got a feeling this choice right here will probably end up making me choose between which girl. And which I've already mentioned a ton of times that Nayoko is best girl. So I think I'm going to have to go with Nayoko on this one just because of that fact. Even though her black lacy panties are great. Dude, that's funny, man. If you want to go see what I'm talking about, if you're here on this episode 7 for some reason, go check out the past episodes. The link will be in the description or at the end of the video. Anyways, we're gonna go talk to Nayoko. I wonder why Nayoko would do this. Perhaps I should speak with her to get to the root of the problem. Alas, I do not see her here now, so she'll probably not turn up for some time. Well, Kaio says that I should not worry about it. But I don't like seeing them fight like this. I think I picked the wrong option. Oh no, this is not good. I could go back, but I'm gonna roll with it. When class is over, I'm gonna go look for her. Kaio excused herself, going somewhere else. Who knows what she's up to? She seems to be fine considering what happened. I have owned a few pet cats in the past. Not a single one of them liked water at all. But my main concern at the moment is where Nayoko is hiding. I'm sure that she was wearing a uniform, so she's obviously intended to come to class today. So why would she hide away and dump that bucket of water on Kaio if that was her intention? Honestly, this conflict between both of them is just silly. Hello, Toru. My teacher passes by me. I always forget the teacher's voice. I'm just gonna give him an old man kind of voice. Are you settling in okay? Yeah, I'm doing just fine, thanks for asking. I've seen those two troublemakers hanging around you a lot. He lets out a heavy sigh. Ever since they came here, they've been doing ridiculous things to each other. I'm not going to mention the bucket incident from this morning. If anything happens, please let me know. No problem. How about I don't do that? Alright, see you in class. He heads off then. What? He heads off then? Alright. It seems like incidents like these are just the norm for these two. Hey, Taru. I look around. Nayoko, where are you? I feel a strange atmosphere again. Take it right down the hall. You will find me there. I cannot determine where her whisperers are coming from. It's almost like inside my head. As hesitantly, I begin to follow her instructions. Look to your right. Sure enough, I do. A white tail sticking out from behind one of the doors. Come in here. She beckons me with her tail. Quietly, I open the door. I step into what appears to be a cooking practice room. Nayoko is sitting up on one of the benches. So this is where you were hiding. Yep. There will be no one using this room for the entire day. So I can safely wait things out. I just shake my head like, what the hell, Nayoko? Don't bother Kaio. Stop bullying Kaio. She's a best girl, but she doesn't deserve to be harassed either, you know? Like, what the hell, man? I know it's just a prank, but still, that's not cool. Whatever. I'm taking it too far. Why did you do that, Nayoko? It was completely unnecessary. She always is so full of herself. Duty this, duty that. Does she honestly think that I'm not aware of how important this job is? I'm here because I care, too. You were listening to us the whole time, weren't you? That's right. Oh, look at that. She's mad. Oh, dude, that's yeah, boy. she's. I like it when she's mad. Never underestimate a cat's hearing. Even if it bothered you that much, I think what you did was going too far. Don't get it, Toru. People like her need to be taken down a peg. She doesn't even care that much. She'll just pretend later that nothing even happened. That's what I don't like about her. I like to think that I'm patient enough, but honestly, I don't like this at all. You should apologize to her. What are you talking about? Don't you think that you should say sorry? I understand that both of you have a long-running feud, but you ain't in the beyond anymore. Nayoko grows quiet. It's not just that simple, Toru. I know that it's easy from the outsider's perspective, but for us, we just can't do it so simply. Why? You obviously don't hate each other. Both of you agreed to come here as a pair, didn't you? That's true. Well, face it, even if you don't like her, you're going to spend a long time as neighbors in those two shrines. I suppose it's not really my place to say anything, but just think about it, okay? That's all I would like to ask of you. Nayoko seems to be taking it over. Her tail wags from side to side, her ears folding back. A deep, deep frown forms on her face. Honestly, I think all of this nonsense is ridiculous. It may seem like I'm taking Kaio's side in all of this, but I don't think either of them are being particularly fair to each other. Well, maybe just this one time. That's some progress, at least. Kaio said that I don't have to involve myself with this, but it just doesn't sit right with me. Thank you for listening to me. It's funny, Toru. Something about your voice. She gets off the kitchen bench and stands up. Quietly, she draws closer to me. Her vivid blue eyes stare deeply into mine. There's something special in your eyes. Do you really think so? I wish she wouldn't stand so close to me. Her face, everything about her is so otherworldly. Yet it's so beautiful in a way that I cannot fully understand. I do think so. Her hand reaches toward my face and gently strokes my cheek. Most people here have no spark in their eyes. They've grown dull and cynical. But you, Toru, there's something inside you. It's hard to explain. I remember seeing something similar in your grandfather's eyes. Do all men in your family have this? I don't know. It's not something that I've noticed before. Well, whatever it is, it shines very brightly in your soul. My soul? Well, of course you have a soul, silly. Did you think that souls didn't exist or something? Hadn't really thought about it before, no. Remember that I used to be a cynic? A cynic, wasn't it? A skeptic? What happened? Did you like fix it mid-translation or something? Remember that I used to be a cynic? I never really believed in things like that before. Why would you deny the existence of a soul of all things? Wouldn't that be a very sad way to live? To just think that when you reach the end of your life, you simply cease to exist? That'd make you very sad. Now that she brings that up, thinking like that is kind of depressing. Well, it's best not to think about things like that, isn't it? Wait a moment. Did the atmosphere change in here? Eh? She looks around her. The colors of the room have become more vivid. You're picking up on it so easily now. There are moments when the world overlaps, And it's in that gap the spirits manifest themselves. Why do I feel so at peace? Because you are in tune with the heartbeat of the two worlds. Peace of mind comes with understanding, doesn't it? The more you begin to notice and to understand, the more peace your heart will be. I'm only repeating what I was told back in the beyond. But I was told that beings crave the peace of mind. And they desire understanding above all else. But, she looks around the room. There should be some spirits hiding here somewhere. This might be an opportunity for you to practice. You mean talking to them? Exactly. I just stand there awkwardly. What am I supposed to do exactly? Just say whatever? Just say anything. Get their attention. Make sure you concentrate first, though. The more you focus, the more clearly they will be able to hear your voice. Well, it's worth a shot, I guess. Hey, is there someone here? I noticed that the atmosphere grows strangely quiet. Is someone listening? I swear that I hear something whispering to me. Hold on, I can't quite understand you. I strain my ears to understand what they are saying. I can't hear them. But they seem to be able to hear you. That's very good, Toru. It's not enough if we can't carry on a conversation, though. You're only just learning how to use your talents. You can't scold yourself for not succeeding right away. I hear something rattling underneath the bench. Eh? What's that? It's starting to rattle again. Oh, it seems like a spirit is hiding in there. They must be a bit shy. Come on, guys. She opens the cupboard. An assortment of different condiments and food stuff are stored there. Now, where would you be hiding? She begins to pull things out of the cupboard. I got a feeling this is gonna turn ecchi real quick. At least I'm hoping so. I don't want this episode to be too long. No, you ain't here. You're not in there either. Where could you be? She pulls out some sort of tube. What is this supposed to be? She looks up and down. Tori, you know what this is? She begins squeezing it. Wait, don't squeeze it like that! Why not? The top of the tube bursts from the pressure. And... fucking course, is that mayonnaise? Anyways, it's thumbnail time. Oh boy, guys, here we are. As the seal bursts off, thick strands of white, creamy fluid sprout on top of the tube. That ain't mayonnaise, that's whipped cream? Icing, that's what it's called, yeah. Icing, I can't remember what it was called for a second. Since she was holding it right in front of her face, it sprays all over her. Unable to understand what's happening, Nayoko's shock just makes her squeeze the bottle even harder. What is this thing doing, Toru? I don't know how to make it stop. Put it down. That was not my character's voice, but okay. She isn't listening to me, however. Large globs of it continue to shoot out of the tip, making Nayoko's face a sticky white mess. What is this, Toru? It smells strange. Don't make it misunderstanding. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is great. Just stand still. She should have squeezed everything out of the bottle by now, but it isn't stopping. More and more of it pours on her. There's no way a single tube of mayonnaise can hold that much. So it's mayonnaise. Okay, I thought it was icing, but I guess it is actually mayonnaise. I guess that's the anime kind of thing, you know. Mayonnaise. I bet if it gets into Nayoko's mouth. It's sweet. What's with this odd taste? Small trails of mayonnaise hang from the side of her lips. She actually closes her mouth and swallows some of it. There's a spirit inside this thing? It's doing this on purpose? Make it stop. She tries to put the tube down on the bench, but the tube begins to move by itself. It's like a cannon continuing to fire more and more mayonnaise around the room. I swear that I hear a giggle coming from it too. Nayoko pants heavily, unable to protect herself from the tube's exploding contents. It's everywhere, Toru! Okay, wait. It's everywhere, Toru. There's so much of it. It won't stop coming out. She's not wrong. I can't, man. This is great. You know what? These last two episodes were awesome with the fan service moments. You know what? This is great. The tube continues to squirt out more and more mayonnaise all over her face, leaving a sticky white mess. It looks so inappropriate. I have to do something about this. Alright, whatever the spirit is hiding in this tube, you're going to stop this right now, like an old mother trying to calm down their child. The mayonnaise barrage stops for a moment. Then I hear something like a in the room. Look at the mess you've made. You've gone way too far with this joke. You better stop right now, or I'm gonna make you stop. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that though. I swear I hear some whisper, fine. Before long, the tube deflates, all of its contents completely squeeze out of it. Nayoko just looks away from me, not letting me see her messy face. Don't look. I need to get myself cleaned up now. Just don't look, okay? That's fine. Well, I had to get this mess sorted out before anyone else sees it. And that is the perfect time to end the episode. It was actually really perfect. Transition time is there. This is the longer episode to be sure. But with that said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed episode 7. I think we're getting around the halfway point of the game. So it's nice to see that we're getting somewhere. I should be able to finish this game by the mid-January if I keep going at this pace. But at the latest, the end of January. And then from February on, I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. But with that said, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to notify which uploads, and I'll see you guys all in a different episode. Johnny, or a different video. Damn it.
It's not a game, I'm not a robot.